Everyone. Now we'll start our next session. Our next session is very important. It is used to connect your Node MCU to internet. So our session is connecting Node MCU to internet. So before that, we will see some hardware. We will repeat the hardware. So this is my Node MCU. D0 to D8 are digital input output pins. GPIO 0 to GPIO 16 are 17 GPIO pins, 4 PWM pins. This is a USB connector. This is Wi-Fi module. This is Wi-Fi antenna. So there are power pins, control pins, I2C pin, SPI pin, SD card pins, PWM pins, ground, ADC, GPIO, UART, and some pins are reserved. So we had seen this pin diagram. Just it is revision. I will start our session connecting Node MCU to internet using Wi-Fi. If you want to make any IoT based system, you require internet connection and you have to connect your hardware to internet. Without connecting hardware to internet, you cannot do any IoT application. Therefore this session is very important, how to connect Node MCU to internet using Wi-Fi. For each and every project, each and every product based on IoT using Node MCU, this program is compulsory. So we'll see how to connect Node MCU. So before that, we'll see some concepts like first is station. What is the meaning of station? So device that connect to Wi-Fi network are called as station. So if you connect Node MCU, then if you connect Node MCU to Wi-Fi, then Node MCU acts as a station. Then second is SSID. SSID means service set identifier. It is the name of network, or you can say it is the name of Wi-Fi router through which you are connecting to the internet. Again, module can be operated as a station or access point. So station means ESP8266 is connected to Wi-Fi, and SSID means ESP8266 will act as a access point. So it can operate as soft access point or it can operate as station. So in short, in brief, ESP8266 can be operated as station as well as can be operated as soft access point as well as can be operated as station plus soft access point. So we'll see the diagram. So this is simple diagram, station mode. In this is your Wi-Fi router, or you can say access point, and ESP8266 is connected to this router. Even laptop is connected to this router and this router is connected to internet. Now in this case, ESP8266 is connected to router, therefore this is known as station mode. Now see the second mode, soft access point mode. In soft access point mode, this ESP8266 acts as a Wi-Fi router. So mobile is connected to ESP8266, laptop is also connected to ESP8266. Therefore this is known as soft access point mode. And third mode is station plus soft access mode. So internet is connected to router. To this router, this ESP8266 is connected as a station. For this laptop, it acts as a soft access point. So this ESP8266 acts as a station plus soft access point. So ESP8266 operates in both three modes. So this is the basic regarding connection. Now we'll start our programming, and before that you should know the Wi-Fi connectivity instructions. So your first instruction is Wi-Fi begin, into bracket network name comma password. Wi-Fi begin, W and F is capital, this is case sensitive instruction. So Wi-Fi dot begin, here you have to write down SSID name and here you have to write down the password of that SSID. So automatically Wi-Fi will start. Then Wi-Fi status is not equal to, this is not equal to symbol, is not equal to WL connected. It is used to check whether Wi-Fi is connected or not. It is used to check whether Wi-Fi is connected or not. The next is Wi-Fi local IP. Now when it is connected to Wi-Fi, our Node MCU get one IP address. So to find out that IP address, you can use Wi-Fi local IP. Then Wi-Fi SSID. to which SSID node MCU is connected is identified using Wi-Fi SSID. Then Wi-Fi RSSI. It is used to check the strength of Wi-Fi signal. It is used to check the network of Wi-Fi signal. Then Wi-Fi get mode. So it is used to find out the mode, whether it is station mode, soft access mode, or both. There are n number of Wi-Fi instructions. So you can get more instruction by using following this web page nodemcu.redthoughts. So by using this website, you can find out various Wi-Fi instructions. Now we'll see our program. In that program, we'll study the instruction which occurs in our program. So connecting node MCU, hardware required is node MCU and micro USB cable only. So we don't require any extra hardware. We require only node MCU and cable, nothing else. Then internet connection through Wi-Fi router. In this case, I am using my mobile's hotspot as Wi-Fi router. I had given the name SK, and you should know the password. Without password, you cannot write the code. No circuit is required to run this practical. Just plug USB cable to node MCU and upload the code. That's it. So we'll run this code. First I will explain the program. So your first instruction is hash include ESP8266 Wi-Fi.h. This is the header file. Without this header file, you cannot use Wi-Fi instructions. So this instruction ESP8266 Wi-Fi.h header file is compulsory used. Then constant character. So I am initializing SSID is equal to SK. So this is my Wi-Fi name. You can change the name as per your requirement. Then constant character SSID password. So in my case, my password is 12345678. So this is Wi-Fi name and this is password. So this part, and next Wi-Fi client. If you are using Wi-Fi in station mode, you have to use Wi-Fi client as a client. So these 4 instructions are used for initialization. Now next instruction is setup. In setup, we have to initialize the baud rate. The baud rate is very important in IoT. In IoT, the baud rate is 1,15,200. The baud rate in IoT is 1,15,200. So by using serial begin 1,15,200, you can start the baud rate. It is very easy in Arduino to generate the baud rate using serial begin instruction. Then next, serial print ln. So just connect pressing enter button. Then serial print connecting to SSID. On serial terminal, you will display connecting to SSID, and then serial print ln SSID. So this SSID, it is not in double inverted comma. If it is double inverted comma, it prints as ASCII code. But if there is no double inverted comma, then this is the variable. So variable is SSID is equal to SK. So this instruction will print serial print SSID is equal to SK. So it will print SK. Then we have to check, we have to begin the Wi-Fi. So for that, Wi-Fi begin SSID and password. So by using this instruction, you can start your Wi-Fi. Now we have to check whether it is connected or not. So while Wi-Fi status is not equal to connected, do this thing. This thing means wait for some time and serial print dot. So unless and until it is connected, it prints dot. And if Wi-Fi is connected, it will come out of this loop and it will print Wi-Fi connected to SSID equal to SSID name. And here our setup will terminate. So this program, setup program, is used to connect your node MCU to internet through Wi-Fi. This program is compulsory for each and every project based on IoT using node MCU. And in loop, we are not doing anything. Therefore, loop program is blank. So this is the practical just to connect Wi-Fi to just to connect node MCU to internet. So in that, most important point is baud rate 1,15,200, Wi-Fi name, Wi-Fi password. So after uploading the program, your result is like this. So connecting to SSID SK. Connecting to SSID SK is the name of my Wi-Fi router. These above values are garbage value. These dots indicates Wi-Fi is not connected, and after some time Wi-Fi connected to SSID equal to SK. In this, most important point is this baud rate 1,15,200. So this is the code to run the to load micro to connect Arduino to internet. So we will see the real demonstration. So for that we are observing this video. Hello, we will start our session. This is your node MCU. Now this session is connecting this node MCU to internet through Wi-Fi. For that, this is the code. In this code I had written this SSID means Wi-Fi name, then the password. I'm using my mobile hotspot, so I had given the name SK and the password is 12345678. Serial begin 1,15,200. 1,15,200 is very important. It is the baud rate for IoT. Then connecting to SSID, so it displays the connecting to SK. Then this program, while Wi-Fi status is not connected to WL connected, so wait until Wi-Fi is not connected. Till that, print ... if it is not connected. Once Wi-Fi is connected, it will come out of this loop and it will print Wi-Fi connected to SSID, and the name of SSID means Wi-Fi connected to SSID equal to SK. In loop we are not written anything, because this is your only program to connect node MCU to Wi-Fi. Then I have to click on compile. So I have to click on upload. So I am clicking on upload. So it is compiling. This is the progress, compiling the state. After compiling, it will be uploaded. So we have to wait until uploading. So it is compiling now. Now it is uploading. Done uploading. Now uploading is done, so we have to observe the output. So to observe the output we have to click on serial monitor. So one window will open. Serial monitor. So connecting to SSID SK, and this dot means it is not connected to Wi-Fi. Now Wi-Fi connected to SSID SK. So in this way you can connect your node MCU to Wi-Fi. So this is your first practical of this session, connecting node MCU to Wi-Fi. After connecting, it indicates Wi-Fi connected to SSID. And the most important point is the baud rate. Baud rate should be 1,15,200. It is not 9600. So for IoT, the baud rate is 1,15,200. So again we can see the output. I will press the reset button. So when I press reset button, connecting to SSID SK, this dot indicates it is not connected. When it is connected, then output is Wi-Fi connected to SSID. Now node MCU is connected to SK. Thank you.